Hello friends and welcome to the Southern Mountain Kitchen. Today we're making barbecued ribs. So to start with, you're going to need a package of ribs. You can either get the kind that are all one piece or cut up. I got mine as cut. And you're going to need a pan to put these on. I always line mine with foil and spray it with nonstick cooking spray just because I don't want these sticking to the pan. So what we're going to do is take our ribs, put them on the pan after it's sprayed. If you want to go ahead and do it, preheat your oven to 350 degrees because we are going to have those in there for a couple hours at this temperature. So once we get all our ribs distributed on our pan, we're going to go ahead and put seasoning on this. Now this is going to seem like a lot of seasoning, but there's an advantage to putting as much seasoning on it. You're going to get so much flavor out of your ribs. So we're going to start off with 1 teaspoon of Memphis barbecue seasoning, which you can buy this in a lot of stores. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of steak seasoning, and it's called steakhouse seasoning. And believe it or not, even though it's meant for steaks, it actually works with this. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning, then a ½ teaspoon of garlic and pepper, then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and to that we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of salt and then a ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper, which is going to give it a little bit of a kick. Now this is about the time that we're going to need your oven temperature up to 350 degrees because this is going to go in and you're going to cook this for 2 hours. Then we're going to remove it from the oven, bring it out, and we're going to make our barbecue sauce. So we're starting out with 1 cup of honey barbecue sauce. I use Sweet Baby Ray's. Then we're going to need 1 tablespoon of mustard and 2 tablespoons of chili sauce. And once you get this all in, we're going to mix it up, because we want to make sure that this is all blended really well. You want to get that mustard all the way through everything. And once we get this sauce together, we're going to put it on our ribs. And then the ribs are going to go back into the oven for at least 20 minutes or so to make sure that it cooks into the ribs, which the ribs have already at this point cooked for a couple hours. So they're cooked. You just want to get the sauce to cook into it. So you can brush this on, you can spoon it on, however you want to do it. Just work it across the top of each of the ribs, because as this cooks, it's going to kind of like go over the sides, go down underneath a bit. The whole point of this is just to get it really good and covered throughout the top to where it's going to ooze down the sides. So go ahead and just put it all over top of all of the ribs. So as you can see, the sauce that we made up goes quite a long ways. It doesn't seem like a lot to begin with, but it is enough to cover all the ribs that I had in my pan. And as you can see, that's quite a few ribs. So as I said before, this is going back into your oven that is still hot from before, and you're going to cook these at 350 degrees for another 20 minutes to make sure that the sauce cooks in. And when they come back, they are going to look something like this. And these are amazing ribs and have a wonderful taste. And they're spicy, seasoned, and you can tell it because it just has that really great kick. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to, please check out my cookbook, which is available on Amazon and in bookstores worldwide.